I'm Alex Payne.
And I'm Pam Iorg.
We travel the world for almost free using credit card points.
And we show other families how they can plan their dream vacation on any budget. So I was a stay-at-home mom for many years. I think that as I brought up my children, we said, this is your budget. And whatever you don't spend, it's yours to keep. And that made them be a lot more frugal and look for bargains.
I had just learned that you can't spend more than you make. My parents taught me a really healthy relationships with credit cards. I've actually never had debt besides a mortgage. And my husband, we got married young. I was 21 and he was 24. And we had $3,000 in our bank account. I became a history teacher. We were able to live off of his paycheck and then just save mine. And then I also had our first son. And at that point, I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. Soon after, we had our first three about 2 years apart. And having that many children, your finances change. I always grew up loving to travel, and I felt like when I had my kids that it just seemed unrealistic. Should I be spending that much money when we have their future to think about? And the type of traveling I wanted to do wasn't just like going on a road trip. I wanted to go to Hawaii and Europe. And then about 4 years ago, I learned you could travel with credit card points and miles. I realized, okay, I can save money and have money for my children's future. 9 months after I first signed up for our first card, we were able to go to Hawaii. That would have been about $3,000 that we saved. And it made me realize, okay, we can travel.
When Alex started telling me about this, we kind of both at the same time started really delving into it, reading all we could. Alex decided that she was going to start a travel hacking blog. So she said, hey, Mom, do you want to do this with me? And I was like, yeah, oh, yeah.
People usually think that to get a lot of airline miles or hotel points, you have to fly that airline a ton. But for everyday people like us, we're not going to earn a lot of points that way. So what we do is we open up new credit cards to get the welcome bonus.
I was just opening up a credit card right and left. I amassed between 5 and 6 million points. I've been to Greece and Thailand and Vietnam. I'm able to fly business class for just paying my taxes and fees. You're going, this is real. We are normal, everyday people. We're actually doing this.
Some of these offers will say something like spend $3,000 in 3 months and you'll get 60,000 points or something like that. Having kids costs a lot of money. And so if I'm just spending $1,000 a month, that will make it pretty easy for me to hit the minimum spend. So I'm literally putting every expense that I can on a new credit card when I sign up.
And the key is to just use your credit card for normal expenses.
It's just important for people to not sign up for a credit card that's outside of their budget. So with all these credit cards, it can be really easy to overspend, but I just look at my credit cards like a debit card. We use some apps that make it really, really easy.
I can't emphasize enough how they really do all the organization for you.
We always just do one credit card at a time to keep things simple and easy. The key thing is taking your savings out first before you start using your cards. A lot of people really have concerns about how this can affect your credit score. Having a lot of credit cards actually helps your score. I was in the 700s before we started this, and now I'm above 800. We're able to save the money that we would have spent on travel and hit our financial goals.
We've been able to keep the retirement money. And so it has really enabled us to make our retirement income go further.
Just this last May, my husband and I went with our 4 kids and my parents to Maui, and we went for 6 nights. And the total cost for our flights and our hotel was $55. And if we would have paid for it, it would have cost us about $10,000. If you have credit card debt, then you want to get all of that debt paid off. Travel hacking isn't going to be free if you're paying interest on your cards. As long as credit cards are willing to give me points and miles, I will be doing this. My husband and I just keep planning to invest and hopefully become financially independent so we can just enjoy traveling more and working less is the goal.
The one piece of advice that I would give to other parents is that life is expensive. You might as well be earning points and miles and getting rewards for some of those things that you have to pay for.